the author of this book. He's got an event next month, which I mentioned before. It's called Accelerate 2025, and it's going on February 10th, 11th, and 12th. So I don't know if anyone's coming, but I highly encourage it. It's not too late to buy a ticket and get yourself to Florida. In the winter, it's nice. Are you going to be there? All right. This is my second year now going, and I highly recommend it. I learned so much. So, not to put you on the spot, but can I get a show of hands who's read the book or who's reading, keeping along? All right. That's good. I like that. Appreciate it. All right. So, Sean and I have worked on our presentation skills and tried to make it a little bit better. So I've invested my own money and we got some better equipment, and I have a clicker now. And my cheesy PowerPoint, Sean didn't like, so he created a better one. So I hope you guys can enjoy it. It's for your viewing pleasure. Can I get a round of applause for my son? He's been really helpful. Thank you. By the way, Sean also plays saxophone, and he's really, really good. So maybe one day you'll come in and play something for the group. He does weddings. Actually, I officiated a wedding last month, so if anybody needs like a minister, I can do that too. Are you? Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, that's cool. All right, so if you want a tag team officiator on your wedding vows, maybe you want to renew them, me and Fran will help you. I'm going to get into it. So today is secret number 3. If you guys recall, the first secret was really about clarity. It's about understanding what you want out of your business and reverse engineering your life and business around that. Secret number 2, not last month, but in November, we talked about no excuses. So today is all about commitment. So the wealthy contractor is 100% committed no matter what. And he says, do whatever it takes. Now, I saw somewhere this hashtag DWIFT. It's do whatever it effing takes. Okay, so whatever it takes. We don't get what we want. We only get what we commit to. And until one's committed, there's always hesitancy. There's always the chance to draw back and always ineffectiveness. So John Kolbaska told me this last year at the golf outing. He's like, until you make that decision, you're just talking about it. So I decided last year to really focus on my law firm, and I went and I did that. And I told my son I'm going to do it, and I did it. I built up a website, business cards, a referral network. You're only as good as the people you surround yourself with. So I've already gotten a few cases, and I'm building up, my law practice. So until you're committed, you're always just going to hesitate. Providence. So he calls it providence, but you can call it whatever you want. So until you're 100% committed again, it's easy to give up. So think about your New Year's resolutions, right? It's New Year's. It's very befitting because a lot of people make these resolutions, but then a week or two, a month later, people forget it. And, if you don't build the right habits and you're not 100% committed, then you're going to end up like it's not going to work. So your full commitment to a better business in life will give you the courage and confidence to keep going. Providence, or I like to call it the universe. So like, for example, if I'm tiling a room and a box of tiles came broken and then we're almost at the end and I'm getting worried that we're not going to have enough, the universe has blessed me where every single time I'm almost done with the job, I get to the last tile and it's like it works out perfect. So I always say, if you put enough deposits into the bank, into the universal bank of life, sometimes you can take a withdrawal. And you don't even need to ask for it. You just kind of get hooked up sometimes. Why? Because you've been doing the right things. So providence, the universe, God, whatever you call it, can only help you if it knows that you're serious. And so God, the universe, can only help you if you're committed. Now, there's a great story of Captain Hernan Cortez. Most people have heard about this story, is where he leads an expedition, and to make sure that there is no going back, he literally burns the ships. Because there is no turning back, right? That's the message. There's no going back. Andrew's looking at me. Got to burn those ships. Okay? Now, make the decision. Go back to the questions from secret number 1. I have a little recap coming up of those questions. And you measure your level of commitment to each answer on a scale of 1 to 10. And for every outcome that has a 10, go get it. Make it happen. Those are the things that you should be committed to, is the things that are really hit at level 10 for you. So it might not be all the questions, but there might be one thing that you really should go after. So here's the questions. How much money specifically do you need to make your life, so you can live your ideal lifestyle? Vacations, putting something away for the kids, hobbies, toys, security. How much do you need? Think about your ideal lifestyle, how much it will cost. Most people talked about what they want to do for this year, and most people said the same thing in different words, but it was all, we all want to grow. We all want to make more money. Well, this is how. See exactly why you need that more money. Is it just more money? And how much more money? Be very specific about it. You have to be super specific and committed to that thing that you want to change. How much total wealth, a specific number, do you want by the end of this year? So I've put down in my mind, I have a 2-year goal from now. We're going to be buying a house. I got 2 years left to pay off my cars, and I'm going to put all effort towards the mortgage. And so I got 2 years, and I have a very specific number that I need to hit, and I've been collecting it every day and very, very committed to that. And when I'm ready to buy a house, I'll talk to one of you guys. Christine, you too, maybe. You're all in the group. Okay. Are you in the relationships you want to be in? If not, what needs to be changed? Do you need a new sales manager? Right? Christine mentioned that. So that's a relationship she needs. She needs someone there professionally to have her back so she can go out into the field and do what she loves. So that should be her commitment. If you had total control of your time, what would you do differently than you're doing today? Would you attend more meetings? Would you go on more sales calls? Would you go on less calls? Less estimates? Spend more time with your kids? What are your goals outside of business, and are you working on them? How much time away from your business do you want? So we all talked about our business growing, but to me, the business is, and to Brian, it's just a means to the end, right? Like your whole life shouldn't be just to work and make money. So what are we doing this for? It's to leave something for our kids, to build a legacy, to be able to go on vacations, to do things that money can provide us, right? So don't ever forget why we're all doing this. And then make time to actually go and do the things that we're working for. What do you want for your family? Do you want a new home? Right? I want one. A car? I got the car. A boat? Some people already have boats. So what do you want? And describe them in detail. I like writing stuff down. So for me, I didn't do it yet this year, but I'm going to probably do it over the weekend, is I learned from somebody else. I'm a professional development junkie. I've read so many books, and I'm all into it. Is you take a piece of paper, and you put it into 4 like quadrants. And the first one should be like, it's like action items. What are you going to do for the year? And only put 1 or 2. Because once you overwhelm yourself and you put too many, you get nothing done. So put 1 or 2 in each category. Toys. What kind of toys do you want? Adventure. Are you looking to go on a safari this year? Are you looking to go on a cruise? What are you looking to do? Like toys and adventure. Then there's one for business. There's ones for personal. I'll come back with the exact 4, but really it's like you should be writing down what are you trying to achieve this year? And then it's powerful by writing it down. You're manifesting it. You're telling Providence, the universe, you're telling God, this is what I want. Most people go through life thinking about what they don't want. And if you ever read the book The Secret, that's really what that's about. Is we all have 1,000, maybe 10,000 thoughts going through our heads every hour. And some of them you don't even realize you have them. Your fears, your worries, your insecurities. And that's what the universe hears. It hears your negative thoughts. It hears what you don't want. So you've heard people say, be positive. It's more than that. You can't just be positive. You have to be specific as to what do you want to accomplish this month, this quarter, this year. Write it down. Tell the universe, I want $1 million at the end of the year. I want to book 100 kitchens this year. I want to hire a sales manager. Be very, very specific. And the bonus question, right? If you got a check for $10 million today, what would you do tomorrow? And that kind of puts things into perspective, because we shouldn't always just be chasing the money. Well, what if you had the money? What would you do? That's it. Thank you, guys. Any questions? Thank you. All right, we're recording these, and we're also uploading them to the HIC page. So if anybody wants to share this, get the word out, let people know. This is the kind of stuff that we teach here. So thanks again, guys. I appreciate it.